Hello. I have so many things to talk about, I don't even know where to begin. If I seem a little... took a spill at the last job site, I almost feel like I cracked a rib. But, have no fear. I will press on. I'll drop dead. I know you people see my video and you guys think I'm some kind of fanatical Trump guy and Trump can't do no wrong and he's the best, and I was not like this in 2016. You ask anybody who spoke to me about the upcoming election, when it was the Republican clown car of all those people, I was for Trump because he was the most entertaining and he seemed to be the most honest. So, and then when it came to, all right, Trump got the nomination, ask anybody, ask my mother, if my brother remembers, ask anybody. My vote was for Trump because there were two reasons I voted for Trump in 2016. One, he wasn't Hillary. He was the lesser of two evils, I would say. Because honestly, how the hell did I know what Trump was going to do once he became president? I just sure as shit didn't want Hillary to be president. And two, my other reason was, I says, can you imagine how entertaining the State of the Union addresses would be? Those are my main... I agreed with his policies. But what is our... prior to Trump, what is our history with politicians? They say what they want to say, but they don't do what they say. So Trump, just because I agreed with Trump's policies, there was no guarantee he was going to do any of it when he got in. Look at Barack Obama. I wasn't no anti-Barack Obama guy. Hope and change, hope and change. But now when you look back, his 8 years in office, what change? What hope? I'm going to get us out of wars. He put us in what? 5, 6, 7 more little wars? Got us involved with 5 or 6 more wars? Where was the change? Where was the hope? He did nothing. He was him and the media were the beginning of the separation of the country. And the racism, and that's when that all started. But the real enemy, when Trump says the media is the enemy of the people, he is 100% factually telling you the truth. There is no doubt in my mind anymore. You just watch how the media tries to spin the story. If this was anybody, I don't even know. Okay. Listen, I have people in my family that can't stand Trump. I ask them why, I just don't like him. And that's fine. Doesn't matter to me whether you like him or not. All I care about is what he's doing. Is he a little brash? Is he a little outspoken in some ways? Could he calm down a little bit? Maybe. But does that make a good president or a bad president? Look at Obama. Everything out of his mouth. Flowers, birds were singing, butterflies would fly around. And he did shit. So I'd rather have a president that talks like a drunken sailor, but gets shit done, is a patriot, loves the country, doesn't want the other countries of the world to shit all over us, than have somebody who has the tongue, the flowery speech, and does nothing, gives away our country. I posted the video yesterday, the day before. Okay, Trump is a racist. So you ask people, okay, give me a reason why he's a racist. Oh, it's always back to Charlottesville. Oh, Charlottesville, he said there were good people on both sides. Yeah, but what the media doesn't tell you, what they don't show you, is the next part of the statement, where he turns around and he said, I'm not talking about white supremacists or white nationalists. They should be condemned fully. He said that in that infamous Trump is a racist, there were good people on both sides comment. It wasn't a speech. But the media leaves that second part out, because if you put the second part in, if you make the whole statement, then Trump looks less and less like a racist. Well, and he also said there was bad people on the other side, the people dressed in black, with the Antifa people. So there were good people on both sides. There were people that didn't want the Southern generals, and they wanted to change the name of the parks and take down the statues. And there were good people that were like, hey, that's our history, that's our heritage, we want to keep it. And then you had Antifa, the bad people on the one side, and you had the white nationalists, the bad people on the other side. So Trump was 100% right. There were bad people on both sides, and there were good people on both sides. But the media doesn't show you the whole thing, because it doesn't paint the picture they want you to see. Reason number 2, he's a racist, because they can only give you 2 reasons. There's only 2 reasons they give you. Well, look at what Trump is doing at the Mexican border, and what the Mexicans, and he hates Mexicans, and blah, 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 blah. I just posted a video. Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Chuck Schumer. Everything they said was a Trump policy, and it's what Trump is doing. It's the things he's being called a racist for. They said they wanted to do. But like the typical politicians, like I spoke about a little while ago, they tell you this, we want to do this, and you got to come in the country legally, and you shouldn't send kids alone because they're falling off of trains, and they're getting trafficked. But what is Trump saying? What is Trump saying? So now, if you're one of the people, now most of you that watch me, I think, lean the same way I lean for the most part. I don't know. I have a question for you, and there's only 2 answers. If Trump is a racist for what he's doing at the Mexican border, and I showed you Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, and Chuck Schumer all say the same thing. I think Trump stole the policy from those 4. You could use that as an argument. So are those 4 people racists? There's only 2 possible answers. If you think Trump is a racist because of these policies, are they a racist? Now, if you say, no, they're not racist, then you're a hypocrite. And if you say, yes, they are racist, where the fuck were you 4 years ago, 6 years ago, 8 years ago, and 10 years ago? You were nowhere to be found. But the media is, look at what they're doing with Ukraine. I think Ukraine is the keystone. I think Ukraine is I think this whole thing is going to start with this Ukraine nonsense and just work its way into clearing everything out. Glenn Beck had a special on last night. It's 2 hours long. And he says in the beginning, he goes, I'm not taking any sides. I'm just going to give you the timeline, show you all the players, show you all the facts, documented facts of what happened. And then you're going to see how the media played it, which they didn't at all. Most of the stuff he got was from media stories and leaked articles, but it was just a burp in the night you know, Ukraine, Joe Biden, Ukraine, or this guy, you know, took over for this guy. It's all little articles, but nobody followed the big picture, the whole story, because it didn't work to hurt Trump. Bottom line, this is what happened. In a nutshell, everything the Democrats accused Trump of doing with Russia, everything Trump didn't do, for one thing. But everything the Democrats accused Trump of doing with Russia, they actually did with Ukraine. So all the crimes that they accused Trump of and his people, they did. This Ukraine thing is going to destroy the DNC. It's coming. And people are shitting their pants. And this is why the media is in a frenzy now. This is why you got Hillary Clinton speaking out about nonsense. This is why all of a sudden Brennan's talking. See Brennan the other day? Guy looked scared making his little comments and, oh, you know, the people don't care if the dirt is real or not. Oh no, we don't care if the dirt is real? Really? Oh, you didn't say they don't care that the dirt is made up. We don't care if the dirt is real or not. No, we care. If the dirt's real, yeah, we care. And we got people in there. Basically, the whole thing is the pipeline, the obstruction in the pipeline between the U.S. and Ukraine. The person who Biden got fired, Shokin, his replacement was still a good guy, and he was still wanting to investigate. And they tried to bring the stuff to the United States to give it to the DOJ. And the Obama appointed ambassador to the Ukraine said, no. We're not issuing you no visas. You can't come into the United States to bring in your stuff. She's out. New ambassador's in. And now the pipeline is open. And now people are talking. But just, if you take anything out of this, don't trust the media at all. None of them. Hear what they have to say and then look it up for yourself. If you give a shit, if you actually care, look into it yourself. Well, enjoy. Oh, God help me, Lord. This is going to be an interesting day. Talk to you later. Bye.